I don't make any money on reviews, videos. Hell, I don't make money from YouTube at all. Simply put, I don't need it. Not because I'm rich. I'm not. My bank account is non-existent and I have a day job at tire storage. My paycheck is $200 a month because that's all my health allow me to gain. Yup, I'm fighting multiple health problems right now for many years actually, including Parkinson's, but who cares? I hate it when people start to whine about money. You live and you die like a man. Fighting, not begging. I don't do paid reviews just because I believe that as a poor man, all I have left is, well, my opinion. Don't sell the last thing you still own. And what kind of dollar gear I have? Of course, a poor man's one. It includes Walkas, Tiny Rolands, and of course Behringer. Simply put, I cannot afford anything that costs more than my entire monthly income of $200, right? So I buy everything using Black Friday's discounts, etc., etc. I never paid more than 100 something, and I got some pretty good ones, as you know. My Walkers are awesome, and they will be reviewed someday. I already did review on Roland T8, Zoom G14, and of course Donner B1, but the first analog gear I owned was of course TD3 and RD6, because I love acid. I mean, music genre. Drugs are bad. And I have Crave cause, I don't know, it's such an analog classic I just had to buy it. It seems like a market of cheap synthesizer is thriving. Poor people want to play synthesizers too, you know? It's been a war on poor in synthesizer world up until Korg came out with Volca series. Korg actually was the first to the party, not Behringer. Can you imagine that Behringer TD3 came out in 2018, 5 years after first Korg Volca? But it's true, it's damn true. Behringer is the king of this underground nowadays, of course. Yes, we all know that TD3 and RD6 and even Crave is a variation of Moog and Roland ancient stuff, right? But can you buy new 303 from Roland? Would if I could. Behringer revived the 303, and not only a device itself, but the whole craze about it. And I just hope other companies will follow suit. Hear me out. I mean, if Korg don't make Electribe EMX anymore, somebody better do it, because my piggy bank is still intact and waiting for the right moment. You know, I would love to see, let's say, Arturia, there, I said it, to come out with, let's say, Juno 8 in 2025. I mean, why not? I can go further and be bold enough to claim that the whole analog revival scene is based on Anka Uli work. After Korg announced Minilog for your typical Uli prices, before Uli, that is, Korg actually started it. Uli made it a phenomenon. Roland was as usual late to the party, but their T8 and other toys are one of a kind without ridiculous boutique prices. But let's go back to 303. Let's see what we have here. Yes, I know, the biggest problem of TD3 is programming. You have to know a cheat code, and I made a whole video about it. Turn the knob to right pattern. Duh. Then press speech mode and enter all the notes you want and or like. All 16 of them. Step 2. Press time mode. Enter the length of the same 16 notes you just entered. It's usually the 8th note with a rare exception. Step 3. Done. You can now hear your music. Now you tell me, was it hard? So you can just go and watch it. Just know one thing, after you notice, this sequencer becomes the most, intuitive and inspiring sequencer ever. Because you can easily and fast program stuff and then have happy little accidents with it. I already have a video about it.
Random. Sounds horrible. And this? Oh. Let's change the rhythmic pattern. We can change rhythmic pattern by going into time mode and press these buttons. We're gonna press this button singular, not plural, to make it faster. Now listen to it. Oh, not bad at all.
But there's a thing about this thing. It's an acid machine. And what we're gonna do? We're gonna try this acid as much as we can in different kind of snippets of my videos with TD3 that I made a lot. I made a lot of live streams. So, should we see it? Should we watch it? My English sucks. I don't know. What should I say? Should we see it? Should we watch it? God damn it, just watch it already. And now we have 606 or RD6 as Behringer call it, red-headed stepchild of Roland family. I heard that Roland thought it was going to be a hit, as they always do, but 606 was never that popular. It was never strong enough like 909, unique like 707, or iconic like 808. But I have it. We'll use it with TD3 just to see two fully analog devices of the same era working together. We will also use 606 with other drums. Sometimes 606 can be useful as a background beat. I use it very often. There is always minimum 2 sets of drums in my music. To me, 303 should work with 909, not 606 or even 707. Maybe with 808, right? But 606 was kinda classic, nobody except Behringer cared to revive, you know? Can it be, if not awesome, but just good? After all, we are talking about like $150 devices. You see that TD3 is a classic for a reason. 606, not so much. 808 was a classic. 707 too, 909, absolutely. 606, well, it's just there to help you when you need a rhythm. Let's leave it at that. Is it a perfect companion for 303? You decide. Now, let's jam with everything we have in our hands right now and hope for the best. TD3 TD3 is a classic, no question about it. But is it worth rolling prices? No way in hell. It's too simplistic and really is a one-trick pony, as much as I love it. But is it good for Uli prices? Oh, absolutely. For 150, 200, it's one of a kind. If you want that sound for cheap, look no further. I love my Donor B1 to death, but it's not the same and actually was never intended to be the same. Donor is in its own class and to me is the greatest piece of equipment I ever had. But today is not Donor show. TD3 gives you a part of history. Not to say that acid culture and raves was something I personally enjoyed, but still it is an important part of music history. Can you make music on it that will become a part of history? I don't think so. Just kidding. Just kidding. Hear me out. The thing is, none of us can. That time is gone. We are here to revive it. And not only in our minds, but in our hands. It's like holding working Tesla device that was abandoned in the 1920s or something. What can be actually better than that? Thanks, Anka Ole. See you next time. Is really a 303. Poland, Iras, what the? It's more than my entire monthly that will become for 150, 200.